What mature themes did Fleischer Superman cartoons explore? Imagine a time when animated shorts were not just about laughs and silly antics, but also touched on serious issues. That's exactly what the Fleischer Superman cartoons from the early 1940s did. These cartoons are part of the classic and golden age of animation, produced by the famous Paramount cartoon series and the Fleischer Studios. They are known for their striking visuals and exciting stories, but they also explored themes that were quite mature for their time. One of the main themes was the use of science and technology. The cartoons often showed villains who were scientists or inventors using advanced devices to cause chaos. For example, in the first cartoon called The Mad Scientist, a rogue inventor threatens the city of Metropolis with a deadly death ray. This reflected real fears about how scientific knowledge could be misused, especially during a time when the world was on the brink of and new weapons were being developed. Another serious theme was the destruction of cities and the danger to civilians. These cartoons didn't shy away from showing scenes of bridges exploding, buildings falling apart, and people running in panic. This was a reflection of the anxieties many people had about air raids and the vulnerability of modern cities during World War II. The cartoons made it clear that danger was real and that heroes had to step in to protect everyone. The cartoons also looked at ideas of justice and responsibility. Superman was not just a hero with superpowers, but also a symbol of hope and moral strength. He often intervened when police or government agencies were unable to handle a threat. This suggested that sometimes extraordinary actions were needed to keep the peace, which was a message that resonated during uncertain times. There were also moments where the cartoons touched on race and culture, which was unusual for the era. Some episodes featured characters from different backgrounds, including a Native American scientist who was portrayed as smart and capable. While the portrayal was not perfect by today's standards, it was more complex than many stereotypes of the time. The tone of these cartoons was often serious and suspenseful. They moved quickly and focused on high stakes and real peril. The animation style aimed for realism and drama, making them appealing to both children and adults. This approach showed that animation could handle more than just silly stories. It could also reflected real-world fears and hopes. Overall, the Fleischer Superman cartoons proved that animation could explore mature themes without losing its entertainment value. They set a precedent for future animated works to include stories that dealt with real issues, even within short films. These cartoons reminded us that animation is a powerful medium capable of telling stories about the world we live in.